Hi again everyone, welcome aboard Jom Naik Bus on YouTube. Right now, I'm in the beautiful city of Malang in East Java. I arrived last night from Jakarta on the Dream Class double-decker by Juragan 99 Trans. Do watch the video on my trip report to know more about the journey if you have not done so. This is my first time ever in Malang, and I quickly realized why this city has seen an ever-increasing number of tourists arriving in this city. It is known by many nicknames, but one of the most famous is Paris van East Java, aptly named due to its mild climate all year round. This city is also one of the lesser-known gateways to Mount Bromo, and although Malang itself is not considered a big city alongside the likes of Jakarta, Surabaya or Bandung, you will be surprised to know just how well connected this city is to other places in Java. Since I have already tried out taking a long distance bus to Malang, I wanted to try out another transport mode back to Jakarta. And yes, Malang is also the city where you can embark on the longest train journey in Indonesia aboard Kereta Api Gajayana, or how the locals call it, KA Gajayana. Join me as I embark on another Trans-Java trip aboard the KA Gajayana. And not just that, right at the end of this video, I'll share some info on a hidden spot at Gambir Railway Station in Jakarta. I have just reached Stasiun Malang Kota Baru, or literally known as New Malang Station. This is to differentiate itself from the older station, Malang Kota Lama. Malang Station is located right smack in the heart of the city, close to many landmarks. I walked from my hotel, which is about 1.5 kilometers away, and took me about 20 minutes to reach the station. Where I am now is actually the east entrance, which was completed in 2021 and is exclusively used for long-distance intercity train services. The older west entrance is now mainly used for local train services. It was built to increase the station's capacity as more passengers passed through the station over the years. It has 9 tracks, serving as many as 7 express train services, passing and terminating in Malang Station. The new building houses several retail shops that includes an Indomaret convenience store, F&B outlets and shops selling local Malang products and souvenirs. Great for those who wish to have some last-minute shopping before hopping on the train. At the other end of the station, you can find the ticketing office and also an ATM lobby. Although prior reservation for your train tickets is highly recommended, you can always drop by the ticketing office to book your seats before the train's departure. PT KAI, as the operator, provides a monitor display outside the ticketing office, which shows the seats availability status for the day's departures. PT KAI is an advocate of the self-service concept. If you have a prior reservation, you will need to check in by printing the boarding pass first. Here at Malang Station, there are self-service computer terminals located at the ground floor concourse, where you can print out your boarding pass. To print out your boarding pass, simply key in the booking code, click Cari or Search, and the computer will then show the passenger list. Ensure your details are correct and just click on Print. And here is how the printed boarding pass looks like. The gate will open about an hour before the scheduled departure time. So if you are early, you would have to wait until the gate is open, which will be announced via the PA system. However, the announcement will be made in Bahasa Indonesia. If you are unsure, you can approach the staff at the gate to check if your train is ready for boarding. Once the gate is opened for boarding, you will need to verify the boarding pass with the staff. As of this video's publishing, locals would need to be vaccinated with the 3rd dose before being allowed to travel on intercity train services. For foreigners, your vaccination status will not be reflected correctly as the ticketing system is unable to verify the status with the government's registry. But fret not, if you have activated and verified your vaccinations on the Peduli Lindungi app, simply show it to the staff. Otherwise, you may also show your vaccination certificates to them. My boarding pass had been scanned and now I will proceed to the platform. I was told that KA Gajayana 71 will be departing from platform 3. Here at the 2nd floor, there are more seats provided and there's even a play area for kids. To reach the platforms, you will need to use this overhead bridge, which will give you splendid views of the station and its surroundings. There are overhead directional signs which will lead you to the correct platform. Staff is also stationed at the pedestrian bridge, so feel free to check with them where your train is. Do keep a lookout for this sign as well. As an added convenience, PT KAI fitted a pair of inclined travelators that leads to the platform at ground level. I am impressed at the progress of PT KAI over the years as they spearheaded the improvements and expansion of the railway system in Indonesia. I am now at platform 3, so I'm gonna find the luxury car which is at the other end of the platform. And there you have it, the stainless steel luxury car draped in golden waves. It's now about 1:25 p.m. It's about an hour away before the train departs. So I think this is the perfect time for us to explore the train for a bit. I'm now in car number 7 and let me walk you through this executive class car. This is actually a refurbished car fitted with these new plush blue seats. This car has a seating capacity of 50 passengers arranged in a pair of seats at each side. It is also equipped with a passenger information display as well as a TV at both ends of the car. Let's head over to car number 8. As you can see, this car is fitted with the older dark blue-grey seat covers. Other features are largely similar to the refurbished car. These seats will be rotated to face the direction of where the train is moving, and if you are travelling in a group, you can rotate the seats to face each other instead. This is how the executive class toilets look like, clean and well functioning. If you think that, oh, it's clean because the journey hasn't started yet, you are quite wrong actually. There are cleaners on board this train who will do their rounds at scheduled times, collecting rubbish from passengers as well as upkeeping the toilets as clean as possible. Time now to go over to car number 9, which is the luxury class car. Just look at how big these cocoon snoozer seats are. This luxury class car seats 26 passengers in a 2+1 seating arrangement, and like the executive class cars, the seats will be rotated to face the direction of where the train is moving. This is in fact a second generation luxury class car rolled out by KAI in 2019 and can be found on KA Argo Dwi Pangga, KA Argo Lawu, KA Taksaka, and of course KA Gajayana. The first generation luxury class cars are of the sleeper type of reclining seats. I had the opportunity to try it out on KA Argo Bromo Anggrek, which operates between Surabaya Pasar Turi and Jakarta Gambir. First launched in 2018 to much fanfare, it is also available on KA Sembrani. Both the executive and luxury class are manufactured locally by PT Inka, which is based in Madiun. I will share some of the features found on the luxury class car a bit later in the video. KA Gajayana holds the title of the longest train service in Indonesia, covering a distance of 907 kilometers, traversing the island of Java for 12 hours. The once daily service operates between the Gambir Station in the capital Jakarta and the eastern Javanese city of Malang. From Malang, the train departs at 2:25 p.m. and is scheduled to arrive in Jakarta Gambir at about 3 minutes past 3 the next morning. It will also call at some major cities along its route, such as Blitar, Solo, Yogyakarta, Purwokerto and Cirebon. The return service will depart Gambir at 6:40 p.m. and arrive in Malang at about 7 a.m. the next morning. KA Gajayana rate consists of 8 executive class cars, 1 luxury class car, 1 dining car and 1 power generator car. It is named after a king who ruled the ancient Javanese kingdom of Kanjuruhan in the late 7th and mid-8th century. It recently celebrated its 23rd anniversary on 20th October 2022. As part of PT KAI's efforts to increase efficiency, the Gajayana rate is also used at KA Argo Parayangan Tambahan, operating between Gambir and Kiara Condong Station in Bandung.
sekalian yang kami hormati, kami informasikan sesaat lagi kereta api Gajayana akan tiba di stasiun Blitar. Bagi Anda yang akan mengakhiri perjalanan di stasiun Blitar, kami persilakan untuk mempersiapkan diri. Periksa dan teliti kembali barang bawaan Anda. Jangan sampai ada yang tertinggal atau tertukar. Sesaat lagi kereta api Gajayana akan tiba di stasiun Blitar. Pintu keluar berada di sebelah kanan sesuai arah perjalanan kereta api. Terima kasih atas kepercayaan Anda menggunakan jasa layanan kereta api. Sampai jumpa lagi di perjalanan berikutnya.
The luxury class car attached to KA Gajayana is of the second generation. Seating a maximum capacity of 26 passengers, it was first rolled out for revenue service in 2019. These are also the priciest tickets sold on the KA East network. I paid about 1.2 million rupiah for my luxury class seat, which is about 120 Singapore dollars. The seats are configured in a 2+1 seating arrangement. If you noticed, these seats are similar to those found on express buses operating between Singapore and Malaysia. It can be automatically reclined to a 140-degree angle with a push of a button. Every passenger is also given a fresh piece blanket, which is necessary given how cold the aircon can be at night. Each seat is also equipped with a personal entertainment system, featuring this large LCD touchscreen monitor. This Android-based multimedia system by Fantoro offers a selection of movies, TV programs and audio channels on demand. Two 3.5mm headphone jacks are provided, in addition to a USB port. Complimentary headphones or earphones are not provided, so you would have to use your own set. But because of the wide gap between your seat and the monitor, I reckon you would need a longer than usual cable to connect, probably at least 2 meters. Another USB port is also provided on the armrest, located together with the seat switches. A pair of Type-C F electrical sockets can be found just below the window. There are no universal sockets provided, so you would need an adapter to use the electrical sockets. The tray table is hidden underneath the right armrest. A reading light is also fixed to the left of the seat. Overhead racks are available for you to store your luggage and other belongings. There are also hooks near the windows, and the window blinds can be adjusted to your preference. The toilet on the luxury class car is located at both ends of the car. The toilets are clean and it is sufficiently equipped with the basic amenities. Incredible. There are several unique codes and serial numbers that you can find on the passenger cars. This, for instance, tells you the maximum speed of the car, its weight, and the bogie type. This black box tells you the car's serial number, such as the year it was first operated and which depot the car is based. There were only 2 passengers on the luxury class who boarded at Malang Station, including myself. Soon after leaving the station, we were given a complimentary snack box, face mask, and sleeping mask by the onboard crew. She also asked when I would want the meal to be served. This is what I found in the snack box, decent enough for my liking. I chose to have my meal served at about 4 p.m. and at exactly 4 p.m, the crew came over to serve the complimentary meal. She brought 2 boxes of meals offered for today's trip, nasi tumpeng or nasi ayam saus Thai. She allowed me to take a peek inside the box and I decided to go with the latter. This is how nasi ayam saus Thai or rice with chicken in Thai sauce looks like. The portion may look small, but don't be deceived. I took a bit of time to finish up my meal. KA's onboard F&B have always impressed me, and this meal is amazing as well. My personal favorite is nasi goreng parayangan. Try it out on your next trip on board KA. Highly recommended. The car is practically empty until it reached Jakarta Station, where all the seats are taken up. Cabin lights were dimmed at about 10 p.m, so time for me to have some shut-eye. It's now about slightly more than 4 hours before reaching Gambir tomorrow morning. I was woken up by an announcement which was made by the train crew. He mentioned that the train's arrival into Gambir will be delayed. And looking at my watch, I thought that the delay would be just minutes away. But when I looked out of the window, I realized that we are still far off from Gambir. The train approaches Jakarta slowly and we finally reached at about 3:45 am, some 45 minutes behind schedule. Nonetheless, the train crew repeatedly apologized for the delay on the PA system, but no reason was given for the delay. So here we are now at Gambir Station. Earlier in the video, I mentioned that I will be sharing on a hidden spot at Gambir Station. Let's find out what that is. I'm actually returning to Singapore later this morning. Since there's a few hours to spare, I thought that having a shower before my flight would be a good idea. So when I researched on the internet, I found that there is actually a real transit hotel facility here in Gambir Station, operated by KA Wisata, a subsidiary of KAI. As the name suggests, it provides travelers with a short-term stay option, and for those who wish to have a proper rest, there are rooms provided. And for travelers like myself, there are also shower facilities. I am now at the North Hall of the station. The Rail Transit Hotel is located at the South Hall. To get there, turn left from the exit near the Indomaret store and look out for this big sign on top. Exit the station, proceed to your left and walk along the covered walkway to the other end of the station. This chat time outlet will tell you that you have reached the South Hall. Proceed inside, and as you look at the sign, the Rail Transit Hotel is to the right of the concourse. As soon as you turn right, you will see a McDonald's and another Indomaret store. Look for the staircase just beside the Indomaret, and you also find this banner. Proceed to the floor above using the staircase. Turn to your right and you will see the Rail Transit Hotel right at the other end of the floor. This is the Rail Transit Hotel at Gambir Station. Rooms can be booked prior to your stay, but you can also walk in to get a room subject to availability. If you just want to use the shower facility, you will need to make payment at the front desk first before using the shower. Do note though that only cashless payment is accepted for using the shower facility, so do keep your debit or credit card handy. Once payment is done, you can then proceed to the shower rooms located outside the front desk office near the staircase. Toiletries such as bath towel, toothbrush and toothpaste are provided for every customer. Use of the shower rooms are limited to 35 minutes only though, for the convenience of other customers. Both the hotel and shower locker facility are open 24 hours daily. I've come to the end of my trip on KA Gajayana. It's been one amazing trip on board the luxury class, and I look forward to more train journeys here in Indonesia. Thank you for watching. I'm Ishak signing off for Jom Naik Bus, and I'll see you in the next trip report.